Chapter 4, Lesson 1, Part 1, Ratios. A ratio is when we are comparing one quantity to another. Like I said, it's a comparison, and order is really, really important in ratio. So please pay attention to how I am considering order when writing things. All right, so like I said, a ratio is comparing two quantities. We have an example here where we're comparing the number of apples to pears. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apples, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pears. So they are asking for the ratio of the numbers of apples to pears. So we're, in this case, going to write 7 first because they asked about apples first, and then 5 second because then they asked about pears. We have to go in the order that's asked. So in the second version here, they say the ratio of the number of pears to the number of apples. So in this case, we're using the number of pears first. So 5, and then apples would be second. Again, order is so important. Order matters. In either of those two examples, if you would have had them switch, it would get marked wrong. All right, so number 1 here, we have, it looks like saucers to teacups. So first, you should see how many you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 saucers, and I see 4 teacups. So at first, they say the ratio of the numbers of saucers to the number of cups. So first, they're asking for saucers. So that's why I have to put 9 first. And then cups will come second. And then in the other example, they switch it. They want cups first. So 4 to 9. And these are different answers. The order matters here. Bar models are also used to compare two quantities. Instead of drawing a picture, they're saying that there are 3 pencils here and 8 erasers. So the ratio of number of pencils to the number of erasers. Again, because they're asking for pencils first, I need to put the 3 first and the 8 second. And then secondly, the ratio of the number of erasers to pencils. So in that case, 8 goes first and 3 comes second. Okay, so what can be expressed as ratios? We need to know what we can compare two quantities. So in this example, we have 9 inches and 3 feet. This can be written as a ratio because they both are talking about distance or length, okay? So since they're both talking about length, we can describe that as a ratio. 9 inches and 3 feet could be expressed in the same unit as well. If you wanted to, this could be changed. This could be changed to 9 inches to 36 inches so that they would be expressed in the same unit or the same label. That's what unit is. In this case, 2 yards and 4 grams. This cannot be expressed as a ratio. Yards is a unit of length, and grams is a unit of weight. So we cannot write that as a ratio. We can't compare 2 different things when 2 different units of measure. So let's do number 3 through 6 and discuss why or why not they can be expressed as a ratio. So we have 12 centimeters and 3 meters. So I'm looking at my units. Centimeters is a unit of length, and so is meter. It's a unit of length. So yes, it can be written as a ratio. Milliliters. Okay, that's a measurement of liquid. Measurement of liquid. And then kilograms. That's a measure of weight. So no, this cannot be described as a ratio. Number 5, 7 inches squared and 1 pound. Inches squared is a measure of length, or area in this case. Pound is a measure of weight. So no, this could not be written as a ratio. And number 6, 3 hours and 11 minutes. So hours is, of course, time, and so are minutes. So yes, this definitely could be written as a ratio since they have the same unit labels. All right, so sometimes you're going to see, like we did on the last page, where we have two measures of length, like here, meters and centimeters. And we want to really end up converting those to the same form to have the best written ratio. So we have 5 meters and 19 centimeters, and they give you a clue. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So how many centimeters is 5 meters? So you're just multiplying by 100 here to get 500. So 500 centimeters to 19 centimeters. And then because they're both written as the same unit now, both in centimeters, you can just say 500 to 19. In number 7, we have 13 milliliters to 1.2 liters. Okay, so milliliters is equal, in 1 liter, there's 1,000 milliliters. So I'm going to keep my 13 milliliters here and convert my 1.2 liters into milliliters. So I'm just simply multiplying by 1,000. So this would be at 1.2 times 1,000. Because I have 3 zeros, I'd be moving my decimal over 3 places. So I would get 1,200 milliliters. So again, now I have the same unit. So in my ratio, I can just write 13 to 1,200. And lastly, number 8, 31 ounces to 2 pounds. These are both weight, so can be written as a ratio. I'm going to keep my ounces because I'm going to convert my pounds to ounces. Here they tell us 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So that means I'm just multiplying by 16. And 2 times 16 is 32. So 31 ounces to 32 ounces. And then again, because they're both the same unit now, I can just write 31 to 32. And that's it for your first lesson on ratios. Nothing too difficult. Just remember, order really matters, and try and get things into the same unit of measurement.